everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel Anita and I am a YouTuber who likes to do videos on budgeting, lifestyle, work, career, just really anything that, I'm feeling. But yeah, today we're going to be doing a budgeting video. It's been a while since I've done this one. I have done quite a few on these that have been really popular, and so I would definitely check them out. I'll link them down below. But this one is going to be budgeting my 80K salary for the rest of the year and then preparing my budget for next year. I'm going to be taking into account my student loans, a credit card that I have to pay off, some travel, my personal spending money, and I'm going to show you what actually budgeting my income looks like. I'm actually also going to show you what budgeting can look like on a few other different incomes, as I know people make different amounts and have different needs. So stay tuned if you want to watch that. And yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this. I will also be sharing a few ways that I save money, particularly 2 apps, because I love when things are easy and apps make things really easy. Or actually, one of them is an app, one of them is a product, service. But yeah, so I'm going to share that with you, and it's gonna be great. Before we get started on the video, I just wanted to share with y'all the sponsor of today's video, Luisa. Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand that I really love. I first discovered them on Instagram and was so happy when they reached out to collaborate. I just want to say that they are sustainable. They are 100% carbon neutral, so they offset all of the carbon emissions that they create, starting with the sourcing of their raw materials up to production and how many they create in each batch. They only create a certain amount in each batch so that they make sure that there's no overproduction and waste. Pieces start from $39 and go up to about, I think, $200, with most of them on the lower end. You should definitely follow them on Instagram as well. I'll link them here and I'll link myself here. I have a discount code that you can check out down below. It's will give you 10% off, which is really great. I just wanted to show you the pieces really quickly as well. This one that I received recently and I love it is this gold tone bangle, and it is so pretty. You can squeeze it to whatever size you want it to be, and again, just lovely. The next one is this necklace set. Their necklace sets come separated from each other, so it's as if you're getting 3 necklaces. I decided to wear only 2 of them that are in this set. The next one are these earrings here, the purple gemstone. I'm in love with them. My sister wants a pair, so I'm going to be gifting her one of those. So those pieces are from Luisa. Again, so cute, so sustainable, so well priced. And again, they last forever. So I've been wearing these earrings for about a month straight now, in the shower, everything, and they have not faded. I also have another pair that I was wearing for 3 months, and the gold did not fade at all, so I will note that. However, they do say to take them off when you shower and just be careful because they can tarnish. Again, make sure that you check out the description down below to get 10% off their products. I would definitely check it out. Please do, and let's get into the video. If you need a budget template, you can click down below. I have a budget template, and you can use that by making a copy. You need to hit file and then make a copy in order to use your own. This is a view only file, and that's how you can use it. Let's go over this and let's get started. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. Okay, let's go to my 2021 budget. So I have hid everything from the last year, except for October 1st, because it's messy and I don't want to see everything. But yeah, we're going to start for the rest of the year because that's what I said I'd do. So at the very top, I list my job. So this is the income section. I also will put YouTube, a reimbursement, Venmo, just any money that kind of comes into me. And my typical salary is this. It was 2214, this one, but I got some Venmo in that allowed me to increase it, or I had leftover money from last month that I added on to my 2214. Starting next paycheck, I get a slight pay rise, thanks to our union. We love unions on this channel, and so that's what that reflects. So the first thing is my home payment. My husband and I split our house, and so this money automatically gets transferred into our joint bank account. If you want to know a little bit more about managing money as a couple. I have a video and I'll link it here. It's like joint budgeting. And so and I talk about my joint bank account with my husband. And so this money will immediately get transferred into our joint bank account. So as soon as my paycheck comes in, I go into my budgeting document and I do all this stuff. Okay? So yeah, I'll transfer this money immediately into my joint bank account. My Heartland loan, this unfortunately comes out on the 10th. I'll actually put the dates of when like automatic payments will come out. I wish it came out on the 1st, but it comes out on the 10th. And so I always try to make sure that I have this amount of money in my account. I made a $640 payment to my credit card. If you've watched my previous budgeting videos, you know I've been always trying to get off the credit card. I'm still struggling with one credit card. I paid off my personal loan 2 months ago, which was super exciting, but yeah, I've got one credit card left and I've got a budget for it. And then for car insurance was paid off last month. My phone bill, we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm not doing any personal savings right now. No gas. So I saved $250 for my own spending. I probably won't spend that much in the 2 weeks, so if there's any left over for my consumables, it'll go into my October 15th budget. Now, I want to talk about 2 ways I save money, and the first one is the Qapital app. This is an app that you use on your phone. It's also like a bank account. So the money that I get paid gets direct deposited into my Qapital account. This is like a banking app that I use from my phone, and it allows you to basically have a bunch of buckets, like a saving account, but not. So it's like different sinking funds that you can create, and you can put money into that will separate it from your main spending money, but also not make it so hard to get like a savings account. So when I'm saving for trips or I'm saving for something, I will put the money into these separate buckets on Qapital, and I haven't found another app that lets you do that, and that is amazing. They also have a debit card, so my main debit card for my personal spending money is what I use. It's a Qapital card, and that's where the $250 will stay, basically. And that's where I pay my credit cards out of, and that's where I transfer the money, my joint account. Now, I really recommend getting Qapital. I get a reduced price version. I used to have it for free because I was really early on, but now you have to pay for it. I still really recommend it. I have saved thousands of dollars using it, using their saving mechanisms. They have like, if you keep shopping at McDonald's, they will take away they'll move $1 from your main account to one of your savings accounts. They have all these little rules that you can create that allow you to save money as you spend, and they make you more conscious of what you're spending on and kind of like guilt you. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm spending so much money. Qapital is coming for my throat. But yeah, so I love Qapital. The second thing, as you can notice here, I don't have a phone bill. And that is because I pay basically nothing for my phone. So the next thing I want to talk about is I used to spend so much money on my phone bill because I had Verizon. Okay, so I just checked and I spend $360 a year on my phone service. I get unlimited talk and text, and I also get unlimited data. And I also get 5 gigabytes of hotspot. So that's $360 for a year's worth of service. And that comes out to $30 a month. I pay it in one sum because it's not that much. And yeah, it's amazing. It's great. My husband used it and I was like, they're so cheap, just get Verizon, whatever, you know. And then I was trying to cut down on costs, and I realized that I was spending like $80 a month on an unlimited service. And so I decided to use Mint Mobile. I checked it out. They send you a SIM card to test out the service to see if it works well in your area. It worked well in my area, so I decided to go ahead and switch. And so this is a great feature. I believe that they use T-Mobile servers, so if T-Mobile works in your area, I would test it out. But also, like, if you're not sure if it would work in your area, I would just like sign up for them to send you a SIM card, a temporary SIM card for you to test it out. And if it works well in your area, I would 100% switch. I have great service, and I pay $30 a month for unlimited everything. So yeah, check out Mint Mobile. It's awesome and it saved me so much money. Okay, so those are the two apps I wanted to share about before continuing. Okay, so the next thing, here's October 15th. This is what it's gonna look like. I probably will have some income come in from somewhere. I haven't included it yet. Oh, I always try to like merge my $80 into somewhere else. I always try to leave the leftover amount empty. Okay, so I'm gonna donate that. I'm gonna pay that much. Okay, so again, my monthly responsibilities include things that I will get in trouble for if I don't pay. So that includes my loan, my home payment, right? My grown-ish is like credit cards, phone bill, really whatever you want to put there. And that includes, yeah, again, my credit card, my car insurance, my phone bill. Other is like my own stuff, you know, like gas, spending money on groceries. Groceries falls into consumables, but Jake and I also use a joint account for groceries. Consumables might be me wanting to go to Habit Burger, or me wanting to buy some clothes, or me wanting to consume something. You know, so that's what that is. If I'm planning for a trip, if I'm saving up for LASIK, that's what it will be. Now the leftover section should always say 0. You should always decide where every cent is going to go and make sure that's where it ends up. So now let's move to October 15th. I only paid $470 at this time, and I'm gonna make a really large payment to my Barclay card, $1413, and then I'm gonna keep a little bit of extra money for myself for consumables. Now, as we get closer to the end of the year, things are gonna change a little bit. I am gonna be able to pay off this card by December 1st. Super exciting. As we get closer to the end of the year, I know that Jake and I are planning a trip to England, hopefully to go visit his family. So I will keep that in mind in my budgeting, and I will ensure that it's reflected in the document. So December 1st, again with the big payment to my mortgage. Still gotta pay your mortgage when you're on vacation. The Barclay card is $100 left. I'm gonna save $400 for my consumables, and then I'm gonna put $350 to our England trip. Okay, my last paycheck will be, again, $400 for myself, $1,484 for my England trip, and then I'm gonna start saving for LASIK because your girl can't see, and I can't see right now actually because I'm not wearing my glasses, but I want to be able to see. So yeah, I'm gonna start saving for LASIK. Now, as you can see here, I was able to put a ton of money toward England because I paid off my credit card. Something that I don't like about credit cards, personal loans, is that you have to always like pay more money out of your paycheck every month to pay it off, and it's like taking away from your money. So I'm trying to pay off my debt. I have a debt snowball goal, and I have failed at it for a while, but I am trying again. Okay, so let's keep going. My camera died. So once I finish paying off my Barclay card, which is on December 15th, I'm gonna start paying off my student loan. But not immediately because I'm going to England. So that's the rest of my 2021 year budget. I don't include Netflix in here. I don't include things like that in here because those are in my joint budget. So this sum here covers all of that. Now, I definitely mark every little bit I spend, and I have cut off subscriptions. A lot of them come out of our joint account. If you go to our joint video, you'll see all the other things that Jake and I share there. And that's why this is quite sparse. I also just quickly want to show examples of different budgets. Okay, so let's say this is how much they make. So let's say, so if you make $1,400, you'd put in your income at the top. You would put your rent, maybe you want to split it up over 2 paychecks like I do, or maybe you want to pay it off in one. So let's say your rent is $600. Okay? Let's say your credit payment is $29.70. Your student loan payment is $150. Your phone payment is $90 because you're on Verizon and you haven't switched to Mint Mobile. Your car insurance, how much is car insurance? Oh, 100 is car, I don't know. Car payment is 158. Let's say your gas, you pay $40 per gas per month, and consumables, you're left with $232. Now, some people may want to change what consumables looks like. Some people might be groceries, eating out, clothes, entertainment. So your budget might look like this. So let's say that this person wants to spend $80 on groceries for 2 weeks, or $100 on groceries for 2 weeks. Eating out, let's say they love to do that, $80. Clothes, they're gonna spend $15. Entertainment, $30. They go to a few movies. So let's say they have $7 left over. We're gonna put that into eating out because you can get a Wendy's meal with that, right? Okay, so let's say that's the budget. So on the 15th, they might have not to pay their rent, right? So they have some more disposable income. So they don't have to pay a card payment or loan. They don't have to pay a phone, no car insurance, no car payment. They do have to pay the gas, groceries, eating out, clothes. Let's say they had spent more on clothes this time and they spent $60 on entertainment. So they have $1,083 left over, okay? So let's say that they decide to pay off the rest of their credit card, which is $43, and then they've got some savings. So that's $600. We put $600 into savings. Now let's pretend we have a different budget here. Let's say that this is the budget, but for a mother of 2, okay? So let's say rent is $800, 1-bedroom apartment. It might be more depending on where you are. Let's say it's $1,000. No, let's go with like a DC amount. Let's say that your rent is $1,400, okay? So we're gonna say that they put $800 toward it, and then they put $600, okay? So credit card payment, they still have a credit card, 29.7, okay? Phone, they've switched to Mint Mobile. They're not paying $90, they're paying $30 a month. Car insurance, 100. Car payment, 100 and, did I say 158? That's a random number. Gas, $40. Okay, childcare. I know it's more expensive than this, but maybe they put $200 toward it at the beginning of the month. Groceries, they put $42.30 toward it and at the end of the month. And what I mean by toward it is, like, maybe if they have the Qapital app, they'll automatically move these funds into the Qapital app section. So now let's say it's the next 2 weeks. So they don't have to make a credit card payment. Their rent is this much. Jake, do you need something?
A dog.
Okay, take them if you want. Okay. So again, you don't have to do the car insurance. You don't have to do the car payment here. You don't have to do gas. Or actually, you do have to do gas. Groceries, let's say that's $200 of groceries and $560 childcare. Because I know childcare is expensive. I don't know how expensive childcare is, but let's pretend it's $860 a month. I feel like it's gonna be way more than that. Let's see. How much is childcare a month? Y'all, childcare is expensive. Listen, we need to fight for greater incentives for childcare centers. We need to fight for an increased child tax credit for parents. This shit's expensive, okay? If you want to fight for that, sign the petition in my bio, in my description box. This is an example, another example of a budget. So these are 3 different examples of budgets for different people, and that's what that looks like. Now, let me know if you have any other questions. I try to create different scenarios here for different people in different situations. Obviously, I can't capture everything. If you have questions or if you need help setting up a budget, feel free to contact me. I'm willing to help you put your budget together for a small fee, and even put your budget together for the next few years as well. So I'd love to connect with you on that. Feel free to give me an email. My email is in the bio, in the description box. But if you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, or if it's more in detail or private, feel free to email me or DM me on Instagram. You can find my Instagram here. Anyway, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Make sure to check out Qapital and Mint. I've got links in the bio below, and yeah. And once again, thank you so much to Luisa for sponsoring this video. Again, you can find a discount code down below. And again, I really love the brand. Make sure to check them out. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Bye.